Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Alessandra.
I'm Josh.
And let's do that over. Today we are talking about meal plans versus macros. Which one should you do? Which one is better? Which one do we do? All of that stuff. So let's go over what a meal plan is first.
So a meal plan is literally where you're working with a registered dietitian.
Well, not always.
Where you should be working with a registered dietitian and they're telling you exactly what you should be eating every single meal. So it's not just an outline. It's you're having chicken, 8 ounces of chicken, 10 ounces of sweet potatoes, and a cup of broccoli. That's your meal. That's meal one. They're going to go through that for their entire day, and there's no flexibility within that. You are eating every day only what's on that meal plan. Versus macros, counting macros, where you have a general outline of your protein, carbs, and fats, and you can kind of fill those however you wish.
So on a surface level, meal plans tend to look more what's the word I'm looking for? Appealing to beginners, especially because there's less thinking that you need to do. In reality, we don't think they are as beneficial as learning to count your macros and having that flexibility, because when you're following a meal plan, there's going to come a time when you need to go out to dinner or go to a barbecue or eat off plan, and when you do that, you kind of feel like you failed and you kind of feel like you fell off track, and you know, it's harder to get back on the horse, and there's this whole mental aspect of it that I just don't think is healthy. But on the flip side of that, I think that for certain people a meal plan can be a good start to eating better, but if you are willing to spend more time learning about your macros and learning how to count your calories and your macros and
just nutrition overall. Yeah.
It's more learning and education on your part, but you're going to learn these tools and methods that are going to last you a lifetime. There's no really, you can't really fall off track. I mean, you can not hit your macros, but you know exactly how to get back on track, and you have so much more flexibility with that. So
just goes into our philosophy of the balanced lifestyle. So you're balancing fitness with a normal lifestyle. With a meal plan, it's harder to do. And again, it's going to be a lot better for certain people who need certain things and at certain points in their life. But the more sustainable thing that you can be doing is counting macros, learning how to eat, learning about your body, learning what your body prefers as far as foods are concerned, learning about those foods, how to get all the nutrients in. So there's definitely more work to be done when you're counting your macros, but you're educating yourself for success down the road and just sustaining the lifestyle for a lot longer term.
And it's important to know, we kind of joked about this earlier, only registered dietitians can legally give you a meal plan. So if you're buying a meal plan from your Fitspo person on Instagram that is posting butt selfies, they're probably not giving you a good meal plan. I'll just leave it at that. But
they might be doing your macros, and they might have that part down if they're somewhat well versed in it, but they're not giving if they're somewhat well versed in it. But they're not thinking about your micronutrients, the things that you need throughout the day, supplementation, all those things that are going to keep you from becoming micronutrient deficient. So if you're eating the same things every day and they haven't thought about this, this, and this, you're going to have some problems down the road.
So like we said, the benefits of counting macros are you have much more flexibility. So if you're going to a family party or you're going out to dinner, you can kind of plan your day ahead of time and make that fit into your day. So you're still making progress, you're still quote unquote hitting your macros, even if you're not tracking that per se, and it's not the end of the world. Whereas a meal plan, if you go off track, it's like, now what? Also, you're teaching yourself proper portion sizes, you're learning portion control, you're learning what's in the foods that you're eating, which I think is really important and something that a lot of people just never learn in school. I know I didn't learn that in school. I mean, the nutrition that we get in school was so generalized and basic that it's not something you can apply to everyday life, I don't think. Maybe it's changed, but in our school systems it definitely wasn't.
So it really does come down to the individual as far as a macro plan versus a meal plan. We just kind of preach the philosophy that if you can't maintain your entire life, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Again, there are certain exceptions to that. If you're preparing for a show, you're having a really hard time and you just want someone to tell you what to do for that amount of time to get you back on track, meal plans are awesome. They're going to tell you exactly what to do if you can adhere to it the entire time. But as far as making this your lifestyle and doing the best that you can individually and sustaining this and being able to incorporate everything that you want in your life, macros are probably your better bet longer term.
So in a nutshell, that's what we think about meal plans and macros. You guys know we count macros ourselves. That's what we preach to our clients. And yeah, so hopefully you learned something in this video. Give it a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.